My weight loss journey started about 5 years ago. I was stuck in a rut, and I decided one day I was going to change my life. And I was obese all of my life, and morbidly obese. I was nearly 22 stone, and I decided I was going to change my life because I was fed up. When I was at my heaviest, I pinpoint the day that I decided. I know that day well, and I was up for a concert in Dublin, and I was walking down the road a few steps ahead of my friends, and there were 3 gentlemen walking towards me, 2 of them holding up one because he was quite inebriated. And as he walked up to me, he turned around and said to his friend, "How fat is she?" And I had never been told in no uncertain terms that before. People had always soft coated it for me. And that was a stranger, and that had such an impact on me. And that was the day I decided I am going to do something. Nobody is going to do this for me. I am going to do it. And I did it. And it was just get on with it. And I moved and started a new job and started TF4. And TF4 really suited me because I actually loved the control that not eating gave me. And I never had that before. So I started on another product, and then one day I Googled that product and I found the New You plan. So I started and I got my first bundle, and I was on, I think, 5 months. I had my week break every now and again, but I did hardcore for 5 months, and I lost a significant amount of weight in that few months. So all in all, from heaviest to my lightest, I've lost between 10.5 and 11 stone. So I've lost a me. I was started off at my heaviest when I was teetering on 22 stone. I would have been a size 22 to 24 because I'm quite tall. And everyone says, "Oh, you carried it well." I don't accept that now. And you're big boned. Oh, that's a very popular one. No, I don't accept that now at all either. So I would have been a size 22, and I've gone down to a size 10 to 12. I know. When I started off with you and the New You, there was the Facebook page, and then you decided you were putting Secret Slimmers up, and I think there was only about 7 of us in it at the time, and it was such a close network of people, and the support was great because if you felt like blipping, you just got on and you said that, I feel like crap, please help me. And the girls were great, and I cannot believe the amount of support, and for the amount of people that are on Secret Slimmers, the amount of support there for you. And when you put up, I really, really found it when I put up the before and after photos, and I had something like 246 likes. 246 people have seen me. That is amazing. That is amazing. And trust me, if I can do it, if I, Emer McKenna, can do it, anyone can do it. You have no excuses. Just you have to be in the right place in your head to start. And once you hit that bottom, and you go, right, okay, I'm going to dig myself out. There are thousands of people there for you in the Secret Slimmers. Take advantage of it. When you're feeling low, get on there. You will get the support. And when I found the days hard, I just thought, I'm not going to do this forever, but I am going to change my life. And when I came off TF4, I was maintaining, and I found that great. And at the moment, I'm doing 5-2, which I find works for me. This is the first diet that has ever worked for me. With other well-known diets, I would lose a certain amount of weight and then it would just stagnate. Whereas this, I see the results straight away. Like the first time back on it, I lost 17 pounds in my first week. And that's a huge amount, and it gives you great impetus to keep going. So I would highly recommend for those people who are afraid, because I understand when you come off TF4 or you're thinking about coming off TF4, the actual action of eating is scary. And the second you put something solid into your mouth, you think, that's the weight back on. I find with the 5-2, the 2 days, I'm on 500 calories, 3 products per day. Those 2 days completely refocus my mind. And I would drop between 5 and 10 pounds in those 2 days. And that keeps me on an even keel. So I fluctuate between 5 and 10 pounds in 1 week. And that's massive. That's water weight. That's a lot of water weight. But definitely the 5-2 keeps me on an even keel. I'm not finding that I am losing that much more, but I am not also denying myself anything. Yeah. I have my treats, and I do, but on Sunday night, I actually look forward to not eating for 2 days. I do 3 shakes per day. I'm ready to not eat, and I enjoy that. And again, it refocuses for the week. When I was asked to do the photo shoot, I was thrilled. It's every little girl's dream to do a photo shoot and to look really pretty. And I'd be a kind of a little bit of a tomboy. So when you asked me to do it, I was absolutely thrilled, couldn't wait. And we came over last night and met the girls and had great crack. And then came in here today, and it was like a kid in a candy store. I just got to try on so many clothes. And I wasn't afraid to try them on. I gave it a go. There were some that didn't fit me, but I'm not a size 8 and I'm 5'9". So they weren't ever going to fit me. But just trying on something and knowing that, yeah, it's going to fit and not look stupid. And my hair and makeup, it was all an amazing experience. And definitely worth every second of TF4 that I have gone through. But everybody has been so nice, and there's a family feeling to New You. And I've known Julianne for 3.5, maybe 4 years now, and I just consider her part of my family, and the New You family is so supportive for all of this. So it was second nature to come over here and do this today. It was wonderful. I can go out now and I can put my child up on my back and I wear him out, and I can go for a 2-3 mile walk. It doesn't knock a spot off me. I've done mini marathons. I always wanted to run. Since I was a kid, and I was always too heavy. And that was another thing. I decided I am the only person who can do this. So I started running, and then the weight came off quicker to begin with. Basically, I can do anything I want now, whereas I couldn't do it before. I can sit quite comfortably on a roller coaster, and I couldn't do that before. I can belt a seat belt without it craning. I couldn't do that before. I can get off a step, a stoop, or a low stool without having to roll over to get up. That, to me, is one of the biggest things. I will never get over that. I will never take that for granted again. It's little things like this that make such a difference in my life. It's an amazing feeling to lose that amount of weight. I was never able to go into shops and pick up something to buy. Evan's shop was my best friend, and it was very demoralising because all of my friends were stick thin basically, and I used to get the, oh, but you're so pretty, and no, and oh, you're big boned, so no, that's bull. No, I don't accept that now. So now I can go into any shop I want and pick up size 10 to 12 and put it on. But yet I still think, should I bring that 14 in? And I'm always wrong to bring that size 14 in. But it's impacted all areas of my life because I have 2 babies. And I'm able to roll around with them on the floor and not get out of breath. I'm able to run after them and not get out of breath. And I feel growing up that they'll have a mum that they can be proud of and not be embarrassed by. and that's very important to me.